everybody, welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. My name's Deshaun, and I have to make this video because it would be hard for me to avoid it, really. Mandalorian Season 3 will be coming out later next year, early next year, but still, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. And like I said, it'd be hard for me not to make this video. And really, I just want to put my opinion out there. Why Gina Carano got fired. Now, this video is not going to be very long, because I'm going to keep this very short, maybe 5 minutes tops, or maybe a little bit over 5 minutes. But the thing about it is, if you don't know this, a couple days ago, actor Gina Carano, who played Cara Dune on The Mandalorian, recently got fired. Not only did she get fired from Lucasfilm and Disney, her contract torn up, she also got dropped by her talent agency, and, oh, I thought I heard somebody walking in the door. And not completely blacklisted, but kind of blacklisted, And there's a lot of opinions on this. I'd say about most people, like a lot of people are of the opinion that there's a lot of people who are freedom of speech, and this is wrong, and then there are some people who are like, well, she said dumb shit. My personal opinion on this is, get the politics out of it. Now, I'm not a political person. I don't talk politics very often, honestly. I really don't. I don't even like talking politics in my private life with other people. If it comes up in the conversation, I might engage, but I'm not deeply engaging. I'm usually, on the outskirts of that kind of conversation. I usually avoid talking about that kind of stuff. But for me, the Gina Carano thing isn't political. Like, people want to make it political. People always want to, that's how people get you. Is they try to make something gray. They try to take something over here that's has nothing to do with this and then make it gray. Gina Carano got fired because she was bad for business. It's that simple. Don't listen to any YouTube channel that's trying to let you Disney's making some political stand, or this is a strike against freedom of speech. No. Don't listen to Andy Signor saying stupid shit. Don't listen to that. That ain't true. This is all business. Fact of the matter is, from what I've heard, and I've heard this from John Campea. You can go to his channel and check it out. I might try to drop a link in below. From what I've heard, even what John Campea said, the reason I believe what John Campea said on this is because John Campea isn't the type of guy who goes out on limbs, and when he does, he admits to his faults, but he's not the type of guy to say guarantees. If he doesn't know, even when he hears about stuff, he doesn't say anything about it. So when John Campea goes out on a limb to say something, say, no, I know this for a certain, you can kind of bet that it's completely true. And John Campea said that Disney had multiple, maybe 4 or 5 conversations with Gina Carano about her tweets, and asked her to tone it down a bit. Not to stop, not to change her opinion, they just said, could you tone it down a bit? Or could you, or could you get someone who or if you're being misinterpreted, can you get somebody who can word it properly? Because apparently that's the big defense of Gina Carano's in some of her tweets, which, by the way, like I said, I don't personally care. I heard about this Gina Carano thing, her tweets, months ago, and I never made a video about it, which is why you can believe me when I say I'm not a political person, because she was doing this shit a long time ago, and I never made a video about it, because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I was like, okay, sure, that might be offensive to some people. She was kind of making fun of the transgender people, and she's kind of, was pushing the idea that COVID wasn't real, and all these that COVID wasn't real, and the masks are that masks are, a piecing on your, that masks are bad or whatever, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty. Like I said, I'm not a very political person, but clearly I couldn't avoid not seeing it, because every fucking couple months, #cancel Gina Carano because she said something else would come up. So it was kind of like one of those things where I was just like, okay, she's starting to cause more trouble than she's worth. And that's the end of the day. That is the end of the day. See, I went over 5 minutes. I guess I am going to go over 5 minutes. At the end of the day, that's why she got fired, because she was more trouble than she was worth, and she was constantly posting up these controversial tweets. And the thing about it is, I might feel bad for her if it wasn't for the fact that not only did she have multiple conversations with Disney, but from what John Campea said, the last conversation she had with Disney, her talent agent was in the room too. They all got together and Disney said, look, we don't care what your political affiliations, Republican, what you believe in Trump. We don't give a fuck about that. What we give a fuck about is that every time you fucking go on Twitter and tweet something, the hashtag cancel Gina Carano is #1, and every fucking time you go and do that, no one's thinking about the Mandalorian anymore. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about your fucking tweets. So you think you're above the project because you aren't shutting the look, literally, it's not about what you're tweeting. You are fucking affecting our money. And if you want to leave now, that's cool. But the only way we're going to keep you on is if you promise you're going to calm the fuck down. And she did, and she agreed to do that. You know how I know she agreed to do that? Because of the speed that the talent agency she had let her go. Talent agencies don't let you go that quickly unless you really... Man, do you know... Armie Hammer got let go from his talent agency. And the whole thing about him having cannibal fantasies and being a headache, that was something that was going on for weeks. That's been going on for at least a month or two. And they didn't drop him until the other day. So for your talent agent to drop you almost immediately means that you made agreements with them that you broke. You made agreements with them and with Disney that you broke and got fired. People try to make this a political thing. No, this is a business thing. Everything Disney does is a business thing. Everything every company does is a business thing. So stop trying to mix this into politics. Stop trying to make this sound like it's some goddamn, Disney's shooting down on her personal rights, her freedom of speech. Which, by the way, I don't know whether, it's so, that's the one, not to get too political, but that is the one thing about America that is a most mind-blowing thing, is that people, people are so convenient about the Constitution and, are just so about their rights. They just kind of play with that. It's wait a minute, your freedom of speech doesn't mean I can't fire you. That doesn't mean they can't fire you. You can say whatever the hell you want. She could say whatever the hell. She still could be on Twitter. She's just not working for me anymore. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequences, and consequences is what's deemed by the people, your employers. She's employed. She's not a private, she's working for Disney. They can fire her for whatever the hell they want to fire her for. By the way, and then some people are trying to play another angle that this is somehow sexist when when Johnny Depp just got blacklisted while Amber Heard still has every job she's ever had. And Amber Heard hasn't been fired off of anything. So either Hollywood is sexist or they're not sexist. Which one? You know what I mean? See, it doesn't work. The simple answer is, and I'm going to close it with this, Amber Heard got fired because she was stupid. She valued her opinion and her political beliefs more than she valued her career, which is noble. Great for you. I hope you're the fucking Republican messiah or some shit. I don't know. I hope you're the hardcore right, because not every fucking Republican is an awful person. And her whole fucking soliloquy, her whole fucking thing she posted up about Republicans in America being like the Jews before the Holocaust, how this is the slippery slope, because essentially I'm fucking paraphrasing. She's saying that Republicans are one day gonna get round up like fucking Jews. This is calm the fuck down, lady. Why would you even say something like that? Regardless if you believe it or true or not, I don't care. We are not here to talk about what you believe. You don't say that. You are smarter than that. I don't give a fuck. I could be in disguise in the middle of a fucking Ku Klux Klan meeting. I'm not gonna come out and be like, fuck you guys, I'm me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anywho, she got fired because of her own stupidity. Nobody else, nothing else but her own stupidity. You can talk about the Pedro Pascal thing. I know some people are trying to push that narrative when it's literally just like, then I looked at that shit. He said 2 things in 2018. Not to mention he's a much bigger star than you, the lead of the show, and he ain't causing us any chaos. And clearly Disney talked to him because he ain't said shit in a while. So, anywho, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Do you think Disney was wrong to fire Gina Carano? Or do you think it's going to matter? Because honest to God, I don't really know if it's going to matter all that much. And she's easy to write off because her character, while she had a lot of screen time, wasn't that fucking important anyways. Like, not really. But anywho, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show again. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that one. But I don't give a fuck. Thank you guys again. See you in the next one. Like and subscribe.